Greetings! I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. And we are back, and I am excited because our good old friend Level Lord has sent me an upgraded version of the script. And your requests have been answered. He has written something that, in theory, will take us completely automated from asteroid down to the surface of the planet. And I am excited to see it. He sent me a little video showing it working, and it looks really cool. But we've got a little bit of setup to do. So let's start with that. Paste that. No. Yes. Oh, two of them. Okay. Got it. There we go. So he sent me the specific coordinates and everything that I need to put in here. This version is actually on... Let's see. Yes, this is the one. So this is actually on the workshop. I'm going to go ahead and have a link to it down in the description. So head on down there if you want to see how it works. Just to be aware, this script is specifically written for this situation. So you're not going to be able to just grab this and stick it in your own world unless you're building something that looks exactly the same as mine. Or if you've used, a copy of my world or something like that. But it is, there's some interesting things in here. So if you are a scripter, you might be interested in some of how he did things. It's mostly beyond me, so I'm not even going to try. But there it is. Also, he would like you to know that he wrote this really quickly to get it done in time for my episode. So it's not his best code. He can do better. And I know how he feels. Whenever I write code, I slap it together, and then if somebody else wants to see it, I'm like, wait, let me clean it up. So let's see if we can get this thing working. Let's see, check code. Okay, that's just a warning, and understand that. Okay, looks like that's doing its thing, and we can tell that this is the new version because it actually says stop distance, and the old one didn't have a stop distance. It didn't care. It didn't understand. Now, theoretically, this one is capable of going 500 meters per second, but we're not going to do that. So let's see. He also said, custom data. He said that these will update themselves automatically the first time we dock properly. I'm not sure if just sitting here being docked is going to count, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, that's right. He also said that we need to add all of our thrusters. You know what? Let's undock real quick. There we go. Oh. What is going on? Are you hearing these sounds? I'm hearing horrible, horrible sounds and death. What's being damaged? Why are the thrusters going crazy? I'm hearing horrible sounds. Okay, can we go inside? Are we just gonna, instantly die again? I'm bouncing like crazy. Okay, let's try unconnecting. Which throws the whole thing for some reason. Weird. But there doesn't seem to be any damage. It just sounded horrible. And then it did some kind of weird adjustments. Bizarre. I wonder if that's a script issue. Let's find out. But let's first go in and find all the thrusters. Because the SSDT distance thrusters now has to actually include all thrusters, including up and down thrusters. Save, and then I'm going to go ahead and hide them. Just to get less on the screen. Is this still... Okay, this is completely not running anymore. Let's try recompiling it. Oh! Is it going to fix itself? It's totally going to fix itself. I want to see this. Almost. I think it's kind of stuck along here. I think it doesn't help that that's extended either. Let's reverse the piston. It also doesn't help that I haven't finished setting this up either. So I think I'm going to turn this back on. And then I'm going to manually dock it, which should update the position. It's trying to automatically dock. That's pretty cool, except for the part where it can't. So what happens if I let it fall a little bit and then turn that thruster back on? Is it gonna... I think if I can kind of get it in the right position, let it dock, it'll relearn its position. I'm not touching anything, and it's kind of, sort of, recentering. Not so much. Have I turned off its thrusters? I did. There we go. I always feel just a little bit sorry for Level Lord having to watch me make an absolute mess of his script. Hey, there we go. Okay, and it's still running. So in theory, it has figured out that position. I don't know. Let's go ahead and set up the button panel that he wanted me to set up. Igor, could you? Thank you. Okay, so it looks like we set up our buttons like this. So if we want to go up, we send the argument up. If we want to go down, we send the argument down. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and set a toggle on off just to make it easier to stop this thing. So if I click up, it's not going to do anything. Oh, also, I wanted to make one more button here. So I went around and named all the doors. And I want to actually set that up for SSDT doors. There we go. So this is all the doors that were, you know, on the SSDT as well as the one that's on the observation. And I'm going to set this up. Let's see, groups, SSDT doors. I don't want to toggle on off. I want to close. So why can't I set up... Okay, what did I get in there that's not a door? If I just select all of them, then I can close them. I must have accidentally gotten something else in that group. So I'm just going to remove that group. See, now it's actually got the right symbol, so I must have. And I just want these to close. If I want to open one, I'll do it by hand. So we're going to hit close door, and all the doors around the place should close. It'll recalculate oxygen. Now I can take my helmet off if I want to. And I think I should be able to just open this one up again by hand. So I believe, let's go ahead and do this because it's supposed to do the whole thing. Do I have this? It's on. Oh. Okay. That's probably my fault. So we're going to go ahead and recompile this. It's running. We're not doing anything. It should be locked. Okay. Theoretically, we should be able to hit down, but I think we're going to have to manually dock when we get down to the bottom. We'll find out. There we go. See, it's doing its thing. And I just took some damage. Oh, because it recalculated. Oh. That's kind of funny. We're moving down at maximum speed. I can't even get to the floor. Is our gravity generator not on, or are we just accelerating that quickly? Okay, we are currently falling at... Oh, jeez. That's not a good thing. Okay, we need to... Okay, I need to stop this script. How do I stop this thing? Turn it off, and then we need to get over to this. Come on, let me in. Oh. Okay, so... reload, or try to get to the, No. We're gonna try and fix this thing. Where's the elevator? Elevator is... That's that elevator. Is it this one? No. Where's the SSDT elevator? It doesn't exist. It's going to crash. Well, this is going to get real interesting real quick. That's okay, we can reload. By the way, I normally don't reload because it's an interesting engineering challenge to fix things and to make them better next time. And so I normally avoid reloading. However, in situations like this where it would not be interesting, then we're not going to reload. I am, however, going to wait for this thing to hit the ground because I really want to see this happen. Might take a little while, though. Okay, I'm starting to wonder. Let's go into spectator mode and see if we can figure out what's going on up there. Where is it? Did I pass it? Okay, that's almost station. Here's a spot where it took out a chunk of the tower. And a few more chunks of the tower. And a few more chunks of the tower. So it's taking out chunks on its way down. I wonder... Okay, hang on. We're going to see if we can find it. Fastest grids. Okay, this is a whole bunch of... Oh, there it is. It's falling near the tower. So it actually separated itself. Oh, it's kind of hard to keep up with. There is a way to match speed on something like this, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But I do now know why I couldn't respawn at the medical station. It no longer exists. Hey, look, there it is. It's going to come down right on top of my head. And this is where my computer freezes. Okay, that was pretty cool. Ow. There was not a lot left. Yeah. Okay. So, reload time. Okay. I've got everything set back up again. And I think this is going to go a lot better when I actually follow the instructions that Level Lord gave me. So let's give this a try. I believe the plan... Oh, there we go. Is that you actually manually move the elevator out of the way. Like this. And then you run up. And it... Oh. Yeah. I forgot to actually reinstall the script again. Ah, I forgot to put the new GPS position in. Okay. Let's try that again. Hey, it works. Okay. So it's centered. It's doing something. It's not doing a lot, but I think this is where I need to go and press the up button. There we go, and hopefully it'll... Yeah, it's going to go really slow this first time, and then later on we can actually speed the process up. Okay. It should be a little smoother next time. So it should have just updated its position. Oh yeah, and it's relocking and doing all those things. And if we go into custom data, yeah, you can see now it says detected top. And I can verify that these numbers are different than the ones that I just pasted in. So now we need to do the same thing and head down to the bottom. But I think this time I'm going to do it from sitting in the seat, at least while we're accelerating. And hopefully I won't screw it all up. If I hit down, am I going to have time to... Yeah. Okay. So if I hit down, because it takes time for that to go, then I'm going to come over here, hop in my seat. And off we go. Elevator is moving down. And hopefully this time it'll stay somewhat centered. Doesn't seem to be drifting like it was last time. And we're accelerating. By the way, I noticed during editing last time, and somebody else pointed out, the speedometer now actually works right. It used to go up to 100 no matter what, actually 104 or whatever the maximum speed was, even if you had a mod installed. But now it actually detects the mod, and you can. And the reason that 200 isn't the max is because in my world I've got it set so that 200 is the maximum for large grids and 300 is the maximum for small grids. We're staying much more stable this time. This is good. So now we're at maximum speed. I wonder if I can get out of my seat. I mean, in theory I should be able to, right? Ooh, wow. Oh, okay. With jetpack off I can. So it's saying that the stop distance is 640 meters, and the target distance is 21 kilometers. So I have time to kind of walk around and look, I think. Ooh, it would be nice to have a countdown timer. Well, I don't want to deal too much with feature creep. Okay, so see, we can look down. This is what I wanted. This is great. Okay, probably time to get back. I can be a little less concerned on the trip up. Yeah, you can see the stop distance is increasing because the gravity is increasing. That's great. Alright, now I'm going to do a Shift F5. Just in case. But in theory, this calibration drive is supposed to be somewhat automatic. Yeah, it's slowing itself down. Oh, wow. That was awesome. I did nothing. Okay, that was cool. And then it should have automatically docked in, and in theory we're connected. Oh yeah, we're seeing everything. So we are connected on the bottom connector. And I'm betting if I hit custom data, yeah, detected bottom. So now it knows exactly where the bottom is. That is very cool. Oh. Heh. Well, okay, one minor issue. Why? Oh, I know why that is. That actually makes a lot of sense. So you can see down here that the connector is connected with a pretty big gap between the two. So what it's probably doing, the script I mean, is it's probably looking for the ability to connect and immediately connecting when possible, instead of letting it set all the way down. So we can solve that by hand right now simply by disconnecting the connector and reconnecting it. Connector bottom, if I unlock connector bottom lock, now we should find that there's no, yeah, we can just walk right on. That's good. Okay. So everything is working perfectly. I'm going to shut all the doors again, and let's go up. And this time, we got a crash. Let's hope that doesn't happen as we're approaching a station. I don't think it would. Whoa, and off we go. Wow. Just instant. You see that stop distance? Those hydrogen thrusters are so much more powerful than the ions. Alright, let's go take a look from the passenger area. Oh, what a view. Can you imagine, like, a real elevator like this? And you could just stand and watch yourself flying upward at, like, 200 meters a second. A little bit of shaking going on, but that's okay. I am totally just sitting in the passenger seat. No big deal. I totally trust this script. But yeah, look at that stop distance. It's right now a 3-kilometer stop distance. And as we lose gravity, it'll take longer and longer to stop. Oh, and there goes almost station. And we're slowing down. And it's doing a better job of slowing down than I did. And I'm going to put my helmet on because, well, for some reason, whenever grids attach, it just empties the area of oxygen for a little while. Oh, it's a little weird when it kind of tilts like that, but then it locks in and everything's good. Yep. No oxygen. There's no reason it shouldn't have oxygen, but alright. That was amazing. I love that. Now, you'll notice that the docking procedure is pretty slow. Now, if we go into the script, there is actually a safety distance. And he said that it's perfectly safe after you've done the calibration to drop this down to 5. Which should speed up docking on both sides. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm thinking one more trip to the bottom seems in order. So actually, this time I'm going to be a passenger the entire way. So I am going to hit the down button, and then I'm just going to run over and sit in a seat. Gonna take this middle seat here. Oh yeah, had to lose oxygen again. That's okay. So as we travel down, I'm going to tell you about some of my future plans. So you guys had all kinds of great ideas for things that I missed, like a long time ago, at the, I think halfway through season 2, I built an airplane, and I promised that I would fly around the planet once. And I'm going to have to do that. I think I'll just kind of do that as a like an accelerated version as part of another episode. I'll just kind of throw it in at the end or something like that. Also, I'm working with a member of the community to do a dedicated server for a going away party. And it's looking good. We don't know all the details yet, but we're figuring out a way for the most possible people to join. Now, the most possible people, unfortunately, is not everybody that wants to join all at the same time. But just rest assured, I'm doing my best. Also, we will be doing a tour. We will go and look at every single base and things that I've set up. We'll go from where I started and probably just use admin tools to move around and that kind of thing, and look at just what we've done during this whole series. And I'm thinking about doing something a little special during that as well. So, what's going on? Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, okay, hang on. Emergency. Shoots. I don't know what button does what. But bad things are happening. There's a chunk of something here. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I don't know what happened. Oh, that was bad. Oh, there's fire. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what happened before it hits the ground. Come on, let me in. Let me in. There we go. It's still running, so what happened? I think at this point in time, our best bet is going to be... Yeah. Let's go ahead and shut off the programmable block. And then we'll just let this set down. Not exactly, perfectly realistic. That's for sure. But it does work. That's pretty cool. Looks like this one was too damaged to actually release. But it's going to take a whole lot less damage than it would have otherwise. That's good. Well, not optimal. Can you imagine what kind of a mess that would have made if it didn't have those emergency parachutes, or I hadn't been able to set them off? That would have been bad. Let's go take a look and see how bad it is. Oh yeah, that's not a good sight. Yep, no hydrogen tanks, fire everywhere. If we weren't coming to the end of the series, I would not reload this one. I would fix everything. I'd put it back into place. But I am going to reload just because I don't want to spend precious end of series time on just fixing something that's already been done. You know what I mean? So I think we will actually leave this episode here. But you'll find at the beginning of the next episode, this has magically been fixed because I'm just going to reload. As always, let me know what you think in comments and hit that thumbs up button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Come by the Discord server and just try it out. There's a button in the description or a link in the description. Hit it. See what you think. It's super easy to get in, and I think you'll like it. And I'll see you next time on Epic Tech. Kind of burped a little bit there. Let me do that again. I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.